How are you? Today you're
na wakisha
they don't go in the back.
Yes to you. You're well? Yeah. Sorry. Okay? Yeah. Here with the following colleagues. For the first accused, Governor Natembeya, Macharia Njeru, Council Macharia Njeru, Council Elijah Mwangi, Council Simio Murambi, Council Charles Walioli, Council Edgar Busiega, Council Ndengo Juru, present. Council Zach Alakonya.
I'm writing my hand.
Okay. So go slow.
So I have Sibiu.
Oh, that's how far you are.
Yes. It's been a long
Yeah, Simio Murambi,
I'm present.
Charles Walioli,
Your Honor, I'm present.
Edgar Busiega,
I'm present.
Ndegwa Njiru,
I'm present.
Zach Alakonya,
Present, Your Honor.
Nakorenya Eric. This must be a Bukusu.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Ken Echesa,
I'm present, Your Honor.
I think that is.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes.
My name is Owiti. I am present.
Sorry, Your Honor, my brother Eugene Wamalo.
Present, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my name is Owiti. I am present for the Republic. I hold brief for Mr. Akula, who will join me shortly. Elfas Omba, Miss Kiigi, and Miss Maranga.
Present, Your Honor.
You know, the matter is coming up for mention to confirm compliance with the directions of your learned brother as far as disclosure is concerned. Unfortunately, Your Honor, on our part, we have not been able to comply with those orders. And will be seeking for an extension of time within which to comply. for reasons, Your Honor, that most of the documents, the subject of the disclosure, are intended to be obtained from the Trans Nzoia county offices and the various sub-county offices under it. And we have been unable to obtain those documents to their entirety. Some of them have been obtained. I am informed by the EACC, at least by Ms. Higi, that letters have been written to the county secretary. At least some of them received on the 19th of, on the 19th and 21st of May, towards obtaining those documents. And the process, we believe, is ongoing to receive them, so that for us to comply with disclosure in the manner described by your learned brother, that they be serialized, among other conditions, we'll be praying for 2 more weeks to comply.
What are you doing? This is our country, Kenya. Ruto, you will not kill us. Ruto, you will not kill us. We are not threatened. This is our country, Kenya. Why are they ambushing people like this? This is our country. This is our country, Kenya. This is our country, Kenya. This is our country, Kenya. We have freedom. Freedom of speech. Freedom of doing anything. According to the constitution and the law of Kenya. I am speaking the truth. This is our country. Kenya is our country. We must not be sabotaged. We must not be arrested. What is happening at Chester? Why? Why? Ruto! Ruto! Don't kill us! Don't kill us! This is our country. This is our country. This is our country.
Yes. You want us to face
this side, because of the sun.
The delay of disclosure of the evidentiary documents and witness statements by the prosecution. The prosecution states that they have not been able to give disclosure on the basis of their case, as they are still in the process of gathering documents from the subject's county and sub-county offices. In the same vein, the prosecution also states that with the information they had gathered, through the investigators, the threshold for the preferring of charges was met. Further, that the decision to charge was well within the ODPP's policy on the same. The application is opposed by counsel for the defendants. They state that the delay caused in the disclosure taken in light of the clamor around the first accused's arrest is a travesty of justice. The defense also protests that the subsequent visits by the investigators to the first accused office and county offices have been done without disclosing to the counsel of such visits. They are apprehensive that the surreptitious visits may be used by the investigators to plant evidence against their client. The court did give thorough directions on disclosure. It is clear that the prosecution has not been able to do so. Although they state that they were given an onerous task on the nature of the disclosure, it is imperative for all parties to ensure that they comply with the court orders as strictly as possible. The rights of the accused and the interest of justice demand it from all the parties. That being said, and even taking into account the decision of the Supreme Court in Hussein Khalid and 2 others versus the AG on the matter of disclosure being continuous, and having reached the decision to charge, it would follow that the prosecution had reviewed a number of documents and witness statements already in their possession. Those documents and statements ought to have been disclosed by now. This is regardless of their liberty to give such further disclosure as and when it may come into their possession as the matter goes on. I therefore direct the prosecution to comply with the orders of disclosure as were made by these courts on or before the 16th of June 2025, when this matter is to be mentioned again for further orders. Both parties have alluded to several other applications which they wish to present before court. I direct that such other applications that will be formally filed and served in any event on or before at least 7 days before the next mentioned date, which is on the 16th of June 2025. Now, this date was fixed in your absence, I know. There was, the second accused was to be presented in court on that day. So perhaps if there are any issues that would make it onerous for you to come to court on that day, I may hear them now and for us to consider whether we move that date.
We want to say the following. Some of us came prepared to represent both Governor Natembeya and Rose Njeri, a very young lady doing what every Kenyan should be able to do, have open conversation about the state of governance in our country, and just attempting to have a conversation about Finance Bill 2025. There's nothing criminal about it. She has been apprehended and we don't know where she is. So we must remind the DPP and William Ruto that if you still believe this country is under the rule of law, please produce Rose Njeri with immediate effect and be able to face the consequences of acting against the Constitution. You know, you cannot hold an accused, a suspect for more than 24 hours before producing them in court. This is the basic law of the land. And kama mulienda kule Homa Bay na munasema kwamba you have apologized to agencies. How do you apologize to the agencies and you continue to harass them? So some of these things we are going to be dealing with. We are very clear about it and we will not relent. Kenyans will not surrender. We've just seen one frustrated Kenyan here expressing his complete sense of despondency. We cannot afford it in our country. Maybe my friend Eugene can talk to you about this matter.
Yes, thank you very much. I think just to say yesterday was Madaraka Day, and there can be no greater Madaraka for any Kenyan than the Madaraka to be able to participate in decision-making systems of your country, including the budget-making process, including the finance bill that will determine what happens in this country. Rose Njeri is one of the heroes and heroines of this country that we need to celebrate, not to incarcerate, not to harass, because she was facilitating public participation. And in her own very ingenious way, in a very creative way, she had facilitated many Kenyans to interact and to participate in this budget-making process. I'm particularly noting that 25th of June is coming. Today is third, meaning to the next Revolution Day, the Liberation Day of Gen Z's, 25th of June 2025. The Finance Bill 2025 is coming, and as Kenyans we are allowed to participate in the making of that bill. So we are here to demand, we're a big team of lawyers here. We were ready after the Governor Natembeya case to stand with Rose Njeri. She has been held at Pangani Police Station for several days. We had been told she'll be produced today. As we speak, she's not in any of our courts. Where have they taken her? Why are they holding her? What crime has she committed? These are the questions we want to ask today. Even as William Ruto apologizes to Gen Zs, he must start by releasing and apologizing to Rose Njeri. She has done nothing wrong. From Trans Nzoia, I want to say this. We've seen what has happened today. A prosecution that has no evidence, that is set on a fishing expedition, that did a lot of drama raiding Governor Natembeya's homes in Kitale, in Nairobi, in Rongai. They brought him here and they have no evidence. They are now harassing anyone, whether family, whether politically associated, whether working with Governor Natembeya, we have seen them harassing people here who travel all the way. We are saying this harassment must stop. This harassment, this is pure political harassment, and we demand that it stops. Thank you very much.
Well, just add, we declared that June the 25th will be a public holiday to commemorate the singular struggle by the Kenyan Gen Zs, who have actually raised the conscience of the world, not just the region, the world. So for me and all of us in opposition, we are very clear that 25th will be a public holiday. And then the police, why keep Jerry? He could even have given a police bail. Now you are complicit in this heinous crime against humanity, because she's a human being. She's a Kenyan young lady entitled to all the freedoms under the Constitution. To the people of Tanzania, we are with you.
Thank you.
A Kenyan citizen, Kenyan patriot, and I stand here in solidarity to defend our people. I'm not happy with what is happening in the Republic of Kenya, especially with unlawful arrests, victimization, intimidations, harassments that are occurring now and then. This is our country. Let us respect our constitution. Our President, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, had to swear 2 oaths, first oath and the second oath. He must be able to protect our Kenyan constitution. He must be able to protect the entire citizens. But what is happening in the Republic of Kenya actually is very horrible. Now, once it continues like this, are we going to encourage the local investors? Are we going to encourage the international investors or foreign investors? This is very bad. Now, what about to our local mwananchi? Someone who is voiceless, someone who doesn't have anyone to defend him or her. Where shall he go to? This is our Republic of Kenya, and I'm speaking the truth. Leadership is very much unpredictable. Today you are the president. The following day there is another one who will be leading. What will happen now? Maybe if the following day or the following year or the coming 2024, then another person who will be leading will be your enemy. Actually, it's not good, and that's what I'm really clarifying. We want peace in the Republic of Kenya. Thank you very much. I'm Paul Wamaru, a Kenyan patriot and a native of Kenya.
We may not oppose, but I then confirm it as is required. And of the view that we would have the middle ground of, during the mentions, at least appearing in court. That would be our position. From wherever he is, he will appear partially for the mentions.
So is that in respect to both accused or only the first accused?
We are not able to make responses in respect of the second accused.
Okay.
Because it's yet
To take plea. So I'll dispense with the attendance of the second of the mention, then we'll see whether it will be necessary for him to attend or not. But for now, he does not need to attend on the 16th. Mr. Nyaundi and Mr. Ichesa cannot give directions also for the second accused. He's here to take plea. So, strictly speaking, not under our jurisdiction yet.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? No, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?